Boom. Boom. Hi, this is Bill with Gameology Space. Last time we showed off Mixed Reality Packman. At the end of the video, I gave a preview of what I plan to do, which is doing hand pose sequence to trigger a magic effect. I grew up watching Naruto. That's the first thing came to mind. Can we actually use the current technology in hand tracking to do hand seals to trigger an event in game? So that's the goal of this video, is to explore that idea. There are 12 hand signs, and this guy on YouTube basically gives me everything I needed to do the 12 hand signs. So this, how do you do? I can't even do it. So that, so this one I get. The next one is, oh, got it. Two, like that, that. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. The plan is to build something that I can use to figure out what I need to set for each finger, both hands, also wrist, palm position. So I'm going to build that scene first. After building that scene with all the parameters, then I'll configure the pose and then try it out. So that's a plan. All right, so we've got both hands, every single parameter mapped in this scene. I can finally test out which Naruto hand seal I can do with this hand tracking on Oculus. So let's start with the simple one and move our way up, and let me just remind you guys what they look like. Right here, move this screen up. So with that debug screen built, I can test out which one of these hand seal I can actually do, and that it recognizes it. Figure out which parameter can be triggered consistently, either open close versus open not open. So rat is this. Right hand like this. Curl open, middle curl open, ring finger, curl close, pinky. Is it pinky? So like here, pinky is neutral, not close. I could say pinky not open, ring curl not open instead of neutral. See, this is neutral. This is close. Neutral and close is very similar. So I would go with pinky not open, or curl not open for ring, and then thumb, fingers up. No, pinch clear right with this. It's gonna be, so this is curled. What is this? Pinky close, ring curl close, middle finger close, abduction open. How is abduction open? And that's, alright, abduction is completely useless. Abduction is useless. Okay. And the right hand, I don't care about these two fingers. On the right hand, it's just opposition near, and these two fingers not open. Ring and pinky not open, opposition near, thumb not open. All right, let's do that. True. All right. So pinch clear. So rat right is correct. Rat left is not working. What palm state is this? Let's turn that on. So give you guys a VR view. So I want to know what transform setting is this. Palm toward face, wrist up, palm towards face. Wrist up, palm towards face. Alright, let's change that. Wrist up, palm towards face. Rat left is wrist up, palm towards face. No pinch clear. Alright, so give that a try. So transform. There we go. Rat left, rat right. We got both green. So rat left. So rat right, rat left. See how sensitive it is? Palm. This, even a slight turn makes that wrong. So here's rat. Palm. Boom. 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 Active state is not very accurate. I think it's because of the palm. So I'm gonna turn the palm off. Because as long as I'm wrist up, I don't really care about the palm. So let's fine tune that. Alright, so that was the first hand seal for rat. So I spent a lot of time setting up that scene so I can easily figure out what to use to define a hand pose. And as you can see from that experience, it's a lot of trying out in the scene to see what's turning on or off while you're doing hand gesture. So a lot of these parameters behave differently depending on your hands. Sometimes using close is absolutely fine, but sometimes close versus neutral is not very consistent. So maybe using is not open might be a better option, because close and neutral, sometimes the algorithm confuses with neutral and close a lot of times. The hand transform is pretty accurate for both hands, and sometimes you have to think about, does my hand gesture really matter if it's like this or this? Even a slight turn would turn off that state. So play around with your hand pose and the scene that I built. It's going to be made available for everyone to download at GitHub. I'll leave the GitHub link to this scene in the description below, or comment wherever I post this. If you're going to use hand pose, download my scene and use it as a tool to help you figure out what parameter to use to speed up your development process. Maybe you have better process than what I built, so please let me know in the comments. Overall, I think the hand poses in Naruto Hand Seal are too complicated for the hand tracking to use consistently. So I'll give you an example. The ox in the second one, there are certain limitations. It's, you do the hand sign like this, and then 2 fingers down. So this is ox. A problem with the ox is this hand, it's bent only on the second joint. Curl doesn't work if one joint is flat and the other joint is bent. And I think it makes sense why curl includes both joins, because like normally you would not be able to bend only one joint and not the second one. But with two hands, like the ox, that's possible. Like the finger by itself, it's really hard to not curl the second joint without bending the first one. So I understand why curl is for both joints. So for Pac-Man MR, I have to come up with my own hand signs that are designed to work with the Quest Pro, easy to pick up, and works every time. Alright, that's all for today. Hope you learned something. I'll share the link to the GitHub in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See ya.